Yay! Okay, so today we are making the glory and wonder that is dun 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 crepes with asparagus and cream. It's gonna be nice. Alrighty. And I even remembered to turn off my green screen today. It was a close thing, but then I noticed the asparagus was black and I was like, wait a minute, it's green. Right. Okay. All right. So step one. Step one is we're going to do the asparagus. We are going to steam them in the pot here. So step one is going to be filling up our pot with about an inch of water. About an inch. The reason why we're only going with about an inch is because we want this to steam, not boil. We do not want to boil our asparagus. We want to make sure that we get that all like nice and happy, but without taking the flavor out. Okay. All right, so we've got our inch of water in the bottom here. We are adding in the thing, and then we are going to put the stems on one side, and then the tips on the other. That's all right. As you will. This will make them easy to differentiate when it comes time to actually add them to things. As you will. Alrighty. And hello, and good morning. Good morning. Good morning, both places. All right, so these were both roughly half a cup of asparagus. So we had half a cup of the stems, half a cup of the tips. If they're fresh, you can just snap off the bottoms and use about, I'd say like 8 to 10 asparagus. You're like, is that a word? Maybe. I just feel like perhaps. Okay, now we're gonna turn this up to high for the boil so that we get a nice hot steam. All right and happy. Okay. And then while we are doing that, we're going to start working on le crepes. Le crepity crepes. Okay, so what we have here is half a cup of coconut milk. We have half a cup of water. We have 1 cup of flour. I still have not found a gluten-free flour that I'm happy with for making anything aside from stuff that's really sweet. So we are using regular wheat flour. If you have a gluten-free flour that you like to use, go ahead and use it. But like personally, I'm still working on it. Still working on finding something that's young. Then we have 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then we have 2 tablespoons of butter, which we are going to melt. And then we have two eggs. Two is the number. The number is 2. Meow. We're gonna watch it for a second. Okay. Extra okay on the side. Also okay. And I should probably grab the teacup. I had it with me on the computer. That's okay. We now have tea again. Yay! Alrighty. Our butter, which in our case is vegan margarine, but it is already. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, and then the instructions are. Alright, zoom in. Okay. Okay, so step 1 is we're going to be adding in our flour. Meow. And our eggs, as you do, together. And we're going to whisk them together. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to rescue those shells. Or is it rescuing the flour from the shells? One can never tell. Alright, here we go. And then let's scoop that little up there. Here we are. Okay. It has been salvaged. Alright, and let's do this again, but without me like exploding shell into the flour this time. There we go. Extra area on the side. Also moving this out of the way. And then grabbing our cloth. When you're using eggs, it's convenient to have a cloth already ready to get the egg off of you. Also, or to, cook by the sink so you can wash your hands. As you will. That part's always messy. Okay. So now we are going to whisk these together. You could say there's not a lot of whisk here. I should use the big bowl. I was all like, it's only a small amount of ingredients. I don't need the big bowl. How much of a mess could it possibly make? Live and learn, everybody. Live and learn. No, also, I think I'm gonna switch this for a fork. As a woo. As a woo, as a woo, as a woo. As a woo. Okay. Okay. So it's been a long time since I've made crepes, so bear with me here. As a woo, as a woo. As a woo. As a woo. As a woo. As a wah. As a ha ha. Okay. So we may use our whisk again, but after we have had some time to make this more pliant. And yeah, I'm out of little plates. Okay, come over here for a moment. As a woo, as a woo, as a woo. Alright. Alrighty. Whisking this together. Okay, so we are largely at whisk of making a mess. This is... Alright, so if you're all like, oh, it's a tiny amount of ingredients, I don't need a big bowl, I advise you to learn from my mistake and get yourself a darn big bowl. Do it. Do it. So you will wear way less of the flour. As a woo, as a woo, as a woo, as a woo. Okay. Alrighty, and then we're going to gradually add in the milk and the, so what I'm going to do is we're going to, gradually, going to go with, first we're going to add the chlorine water that is our coconut milk, and then after that, I will gradually, quote unquote, add in the water. As a woo, 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 as a woo. There we go. It's starting to become something that actually wants to move. Yay! Now you'll notice that there is no baking powder or baking soda in this, and that's because crepes are meant to be flat. Flat. Meow, 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 meow. Like, why are we gradually adding the water instead of, because it's less messy. It's easier to clean up water than it is to clean up the coconut milk. It's all part of our master plan. All part of our master plan. Yay! Oh, I forgot plates. I went to get them like 3 times. 3 times! And I forgot every time. Every time I brought down something else. I'm like, okay, got this, we got the pots, we got this, we got this random obscure ingredient all as well. And I'm like, wait, plates. Right. I'm like, so what are we gonna eat off of? That's a great question. Can you bring me 3 plates when you get a chance? As a woo. As a woo. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I think she's AFK. I think she's AFK! Oh no! Alright. Now we can swap the fork for an actual whisk. As a woo. Aha! Alright. We made a wee bit of a mess. We're gonna get any cloth. A woo, a woo, a woo. Now we're gonna use our proper whisk. Get the last of the mixing done. Goal here is to get this to be nice and smooth. Okay. And then. Okay. In goes our salt. In goes our malted butter. Or like I said, in our case, vegan margarine. As a woo, both work just as well. And you want to normal salt it. Normal salted as opposed to unsalted. As a woo, as a woo, as a woo. As a woo. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Alright, we have a nice smooth mixture here. We have this part is ready. Yay! Employ. Extra okay on the side. It's okay. It's okay. Next we're gonna check on our asparagus. See how they are doing. As you do. Give it a little bit of a forking. I think we're gonna give them another couple minutes. All right. So once the asparagus is done, yay! Then it'll be time for us to start actually doing the crepe part of today. And I'm going to run upstairs and grab those plates because I don't think she's at the PC yet. Alright, ready? 1 second. Okay, we now have 3 plates. 3 is the number. The number tells me 3. And I'm going to mix best for them. Actually, we'll put them right there. That'll work. Okay. Alright, we now have the plates we need. Very important for the crepe making to have a plate to put crepes on. Otherwise, where did they go? Where did they go? My lovely, where did they go? I wanna know. Oh, can you bring me the little plates? The little plates, because it just dawned on me that, once again, and a fork and a knife. And a fork and a knife. Oh, woo. As a woo. Koi. Alright. This one we're now going to put aside. As a woo. We're going to let that keep warm over here. And then we are going to, this time, not burn ourselves in the middle of the burner, like a smart person. Unlike yesterday, where I was all like, it'll be fine, I'll be okay. I can touch hot stuff with my fingers, and everything will be, what? I can't? Thank you very much, Madam.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Alright, pretty one. As you woo. There we go. Keep going. Extra on the side. Now it is going to be ladle time as well as oil time. Alright, so we are going to lightly grease our pan. Yeah. And then we're going to be turning this up to medium high. Alright. There we go. Okay, we'll probably need more of this as we go, so we're just going to put that right there. As you woo. Alright. And we're going to actually have a separate plate for the oil, so that this doesn't get crepe on it. Alrighty. Alrighty, so up to medium high. Induction burner, it's around 7-8-ish. On a regular stove top, that's like your medium and then one above. One above whatever your medium is. So if it's 1 to 8 and your medium's 4, then you'd go up to 5. If it is 1 to 12, then you'd go up to 7, because 6 would be your medium. As a woo. Alright. Alrighty. Extra already involved. As a woo. Okay, so we're going to move this close to prevent messes. All right. And then. Aw. Thank you very much for following. And do you prefer G, money, or Ofe Waka? Azubu. So we're waiting for that to come up to heat now. Azubu. And then we're just gonna chill. Oh, and remember if you have any redeems on the channel, you have to tell me while we're cooking because I don't actually see them. So it's just as an FYI. It is an old iPod and this is all I see. That's it. Azubu. Alright, ready? We have heated. The heat has been successful. And let's get our crepe all spread about. But the pot's no longer on. Okay, we'll do it like this. That should be thick enough, or thin enough in this case. Azubu. Like I said, bear in mind that it's been a really long time since I made crepes of any kind, so our first couple may be disastrous. I might be like, oh no, we have made a natural disaster. Oh woo! Or it'll be perfect. It's gonna be one of the two. One of the two, and nowhere in between. Alright, alrighty. We has Count Spoongula. This is half spoon, half spatch, and I love it. I love this thing. And then we have the long one. The long one, because crepes are big. They're big, they're fat, and I'm going to attempt to actually cook both halves of the crepe as opposed to cheating and putting the lid on and just letting it cook all the way through. Which, if you're unsure about your ability to get to handle the crepe, then that is an option. You can do that. That is definitely something that will work. Azubu. It just means you won't have the pretty crepe pattern on both sides. Azubu. Alright, continuing along. Alrighty. So what we're looking for is the top part of our crepe to no longer like have that wet sheen to it. And then the underside to be browned a little bit. Azubu. And then once that's done, we're gonna make sure that it doesn't stick to anything around the edge. And then we're gonna flip it. And like I said, the first couple we may have problems. Or maybe not. Maybe, perhaps our crependom here will actually, cooperate. It has been known to happen. Alrighty. Stars may align. Woo! Alright! First crepe is a success. I don't think we browned it enough on the bottom. That's okay, we'll brown it a little more on. But yay! Okay. Alright, I have wonderful news, everyone. It's crepe. Alrighty, with extra alrighty on side. Okay. Alrighty. Now we just wait patiently. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stack up our crepes, and then once the crepes are finished, we're gonna put them aside. Doesn't matter how cool they get, because the heat for this dish is gonna be coming from the sauce itself, which is the last thing we are going to make before we do the stuff and the things. Because we have our asparagus keeping warm over here above the oh my god it's hot water, and then it's sauce time. Now for the sauce, what we have before we start, so you know, is we have 1/2 cup of coconut milk. We have roughly 1/4 cup of cream cheese from the goat, where I'm allergic to cows. And then we have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. We may not use the full tablespoon, we might only use 1/2. And then we have 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of grains of paradise. If you are not allergic to black pepper, you can use black pepper instead. And once again, we are going to season to taste. So the only thing we're going to be using all of is our cheese and our coconut milk. Aside from that, these are going to be based on flavor and texture. Azubu. Now we are going to be adding water to our sauce as we go, but that is an entirely different, that's going to be, we're going to eyeball it till it gets to the right consistency. Azubu. All right, crepe number 1. We're going to flip it again, give it a second to get brown on the other side. Or a little more brown on the other side. Yeah. Yeah. Extra yeah on the side. Also yeah. Alright. Success! Success! Okay. Now we're going to take our oil, spread it out again. So once again, this guy just got oil on it. Now I am using, I know this says it's safflower oil. It is not. This is sunflower oil. Zulu, but sunflower oil is the perfect. It is the perfect for what we are doing. Okay, once again, meow meow, extra meow on the side. Spread our crepe out. Oop, oop, got a little bit in the middle there. Zulu, Zulu, Zulu. Zulu, Zulu. So once again, until it is no longer wet on the top. Azulu, extra azulu involved. So it is no longer wet. And then let me give it the flip. First, we're gonna get this little piece out so it doesn't, azulu. Tiny, tiny piece of crepe. Aw, thank you for the flower. As we will. And now we wait. We wait patiently. Patiently. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to roll these up with the asparagus inside and pour the sauce over top. That's going to be nice. It's going to be real, real nice. As we will. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. But yeah, now, Mom used to make this recipe for me when I was little, and it was one of my favorites. I asked her how she came up with it one day. She's like, well, we were between groceries, and I looked in the fridge, and I was like, what can I make us for dinner? And she's like, well, I've got flour, we've got milk, we've got eggs, and we have asparagus, and spices. And she's like, also there's some cheese. I could make crepes. And as a kid, I thought this was the fanciest thing ever. I was like, oh my god, dinner was so fancy. And Mom was looking in the fridge like, it's grocery day tomorrow. What can I scrape to get? So it's funny how perception changes. Because like I said, years later, I was like, how did you come? Where did you go? She's like, yeah, no, it was like I literally just put all the things we had in the house together in a single dish, and that's what we had for dinner that night. And I was like, oh, that's yeah. So know that even if you've got like a tiny amount of stuff in your house, and like I said, and you're looking at it and you're like, oh, grocery day is tomorrow, you can still whip up something that everyone else in the house is going to think is fancy as frick. Fancy as frick, because it's like I said, it's not about what you have, it's about what you make with what you have. And so like as an adult, I make it as a treat. Because I'm like, ooh, but like I said, the origin of this recipe was desperation. Yeah. Alrighty. It's no longer wet on the top. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna check the bottom here. Okay. We're gonna mess with it as a woo. Huzzah! Yes! Meow. Yeah, this one's a little thicker than I wanted. We'll have to act fast. Maybe we'll get down to 6.5. So no, we'll leave it at 7 because it's cooking at the right speed. It's just it's gonna have to be a little quicker when we add the thing. Just spread it out really quick because we want like big and thin. This one's more pancake with a crepe. This one is lovely and crepey. It's even translucent in places. Whereas this one, little thick. Just smidgen too thick. As a woo, extra as a woo on the side. It's okay. Like I said, the first couple are, they are what they are. It's kind of like when you go to make pancakes. The first pancake you make, usually, at least for me, is where I'm like, what? I'm like, I made pancakes yesterday. What happened? Why did I forget between yesterday and today how to make a goddamn pancake? And then the second pancake's perfect, third pancake's perfect, but that first pancake, it's like it's undercooked on one side and burnt on the other, and I'm all like, why? Why the first one? Why is it always weird? Like today, though, the crepe, first one was perfect. Second one's the one that went all weird for me. But that's okay. That is okay. So that's okay on the side. Alright. Alrighty. So we'll just get one that's a little thicker than the others is all. as you will, as you will, as you will. Meow, 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 meow. You do really need a little pan for the sauce? Yeah, I do, because we don't have like. I'm like, it's one of those where you're like, I kind of want to reuse the big pan, but it's huge. It's huge, and we're making a small amount of sauce. As you will, as you will, as you will, as you will. As you will, as you will, 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 will. Meow, 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 meow. Let's take a look at the bottom here. Yep, the crepe is done. Crepe number 2 is the fini. On it goes. Okay, all right, so for crepe number 3. Crepe number 3, once again. Taking our oil, spreading it back out again. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, and then we got 2 little bits that don't belong anymore. Off you go. Off you go. There's a little plate. There we are. Okay, okay. And then, and then, and then. And then, and then. Here we go. And then quickly, 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 let's stop! There you go. Okay, crepe number 3 is like, ha 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 ha! Okay, maybe it is just slightly too hot. Slightly too hot because our crepe is too thick. It is too thick. This is too thick. Oh, whew. Oh, whew. Oh, whew. Oh, whew. Alright, we're going down to 6.5. We may go down to 6, actually. As you will, as you will, as you will, we'll, flatten our crepe a little bit here. As you will, as you will. Why are you like this? It's like because you turned me up too hot. No, that couldn't be why. This is not my fault. I didn't do this to myself. Like, yes, you did. Totally, totally did. There we go. Okay, we've painted in lines. Crepe number 3. Alright, we've turned our heat down to 6, which should let us spread our crepe out a little bit more. As it will, as it will, as it will, as it will, as it will. Just ignore this side of this one, okay? It's going to be the inside. No one's going to see it. No one is going to see that one. As it will. And alrighty, alrighty. As you will. Oh, super eat. Okay. Okay. Extra okay on the side. Oh, yum, yum. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, so we're waiting for that middle bit there to stop being tacky. It's the thickest part of our crepe. It should already not be tacky, damn it. Stop messing with it. I'm just gonna mess with it a little bit. It's like, stop! Step away from the crepe! Step away! Alright, fine, we do nothing. Oh, except make a mess on the floor, yeah. As you will, as you will, as you will. There we go. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is broken. Okay, waiting. As you will, as you will, as you will, as you will, as you will. Alright. As you will. Oh, putting my oil back where it belongs. Ah! As you will. As you will, as you will, as you will. Okay. Alright, so crepe number 4. We should have corrected our grievous error and should spread properly. Maybe. We're lucky. As you will, as you will. We're already set up, ready to go. Meow, 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 meow. But yeah, no, as soon as we have a gluten-free flour that I like for things that are savory, because like I said, this warm flour has a slightly bitter undertaste to it, so when you're making cookies and stuff like that, you don't really notice because they're super sweet, right? But with savory stuff, oh my god, you notice that bitter. You're like, oh my, oh dear, you my. So yeah, so it is not the answer to savory. As a will, as a will. But we'll see. We have been recommended checking out a gluten-free flour mix from the Bulk Barn, so we'll give that one a go. Zulu, and we'll see, we will see, we will see, we will see. And pour. Once again, taking our oil, spreading it out. Oh, and one of the best things about using, like we said, putting your oil in and then spreading it out with a little brush is because the brush keeps the oil on it, like the extra oil, and you never end up with a pancake or crepe or anything like that is super greasy, because that is not an issue. Oh, perfect. Look at that, it's spreading like it should. Yay! Make it nice and thin, so it rolls all pretty. Yes. Behold, our crepes of wrath. There we go. Yes. Alrighty. All is well in the crepe and numb. Okay. Which means we only have two that are a little too thick. The rest of them will be perfect. As do it. Once again, we are waiting for it no longer to have the wet sheen on the top. After the wet sheen is gone, then we're going to take it, we're going to flip it, make sure we get nice and brown on both sides, and then put it aside. As you will. Okay. Extra kind aside. Meow. Okay. Almost no longer a vet on the top. As you will. We've got a little one here that needs to just be evacuated. It didn't make it into the crepe. That's okay. Off you go. There we be. Okay, we are no longer wet on the top, but I don't think we're brown enough on the bottom because we turned the heat down, so we're going to give it a second. We are going to give it a moment. There we go. As you will. Meow. Okay, and now that I am no longer scared of the batter, we will make another nice thin one. It will be very thin. As you will. Extra as you will on the side. Also as you will. Meow. Extra meow. And we're gonna make extra tea. Azoo. Extra azoo on his eye. There we go. It's tea time. Oh, right. Reset. Where is my reset button? There it is. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to make some tea. Check our bottom here. How are we looking? Oh, starting to look okay. As you will. Alright, this one is done. Off she goes. Alright. Alrighty. Once again, taking our oil. Making sure we got it nice on here. Meow. Alright, and then another crepe. Alright, so we'll be able to get 2 crepes out of this. 2 crepes out of the last one. Come on, I know you want to be with it. A nice big thin crepe, and then we have one more. One more we'll be able to scrape out of this. And then. Extra thin on the side. Oh, and if you don't have silicone spoons and stuff like that, I highly recommend getting yourself some silicone, because look at how nice, like this is a ladle, but look at how well it is getting everything off of the edge. Like this isn't like this isn't even the tool you would normally use for that. But behold, behold, behold how glorious it is. Yeah, 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 yeah. As we The irony is that I got these silicone implements when I was using for enamel pots and stuff like that because they scratch, and then after that, I ended up getting the induction cooker and egg pots specifically for it, and the metal pots, like these, they don't scar, they don't. They're amazing. I love these pots, but because they're excellent. Like the ones I got specifically were, I can't remember what brand this is. NutriChef, because I like the little flame pattern. But yeah, no, they do not need the silicone for they are hardy. But the silicone is so nice for everything else, and it doesn't make any, like when you're cooking with it, it doesn't make scraping sounds, which is also really nice. And silicone for the win. For the win! As a woo, as a woo, as a woo, as a woo, as a woo. Okay, we are almost. Alright, it has de-wetted. As a woo! Alrighty. Alrighty. And then we're gonna get the escapee here. Off you come, little darlings. Skip to my loo, my darling. Alrighty. And like I said, one more after this, and then that is the crepe part of our breakfast all set up. And then next. They're like, you always eat breakfast. This is true, because this is the first meal of the day for me. Whatever we're making here is usually the very first thing I eat all day. So I'm like, what else we having for? They're like, wait, you had steak the other week. I did. It was steak breakfast. I'm a firm believer in that eat whatever you want for the first meal of the day. Like, seriously. It doesn't have to be cereal. It doesn't have to be breakfast themed. You just eat whatever makes you happy. Is it filling? Will it give you energy? Is it what you want to have? Is it what you want to eat? The answer is yes to all three of those, and go for it. Well, also healthy probably should be in there. But you know what I mean. You get the point. Yeah? Alrighty. Time for peppermint. Peppermint! Meow, meow, meow. And boy. Also, same deal with every other meal of the day. Just lunch and dinner are the same. You eat, you do you. Eat whatever makes you happy. Like I said, just try to make sure it's healthy, balanced, yada 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 yada, all that other good stuff. But you do you. Alright, last one. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the oil off of here to make sure we got it all. So that's this is the reason why we put a separate plate, so the little oil drips would drip on the plate and we'd be able to use them in here. As you do. Alright, here we go. Very last of the crepes. Crepe. Alrighty. Now this, because we worked with flour in it, we're going to take to rinse right away, and we're going to let it soak. Let it soak. Because this will make cleanup a lot easier later. Let that soak. Got these guys up and ready. Alright, and then the last crepe. And surprise, the kitchen is bigger on the inside. Inquire. Extra okay on the side. Also, okay. Also, that was heavy. Okay, so once again, we are waiting for this to do the thing and the stuff with the people. As it will. Okay, it's almost completely not tacky anymore. And then as soon as it is finished, we will turn it over. As you will. And then once this is done, it's sauce time. Saucing time. Well, at least this one's thin enough. It is the correct thinness. As you will. So happy with them. They are pretty. They are beautiful crepes. Alright, and we are not going to end up needing the extra oil here. We actually may still need it for the sauce. We'll wait. We'll pull up and get everything out. As a woo. Extra as a woo. Here, go on. Come on. Meow. But yeah, no, anytime you're cooking with eggs and flour, they both tend to like stick on things really hard. So you gotta make absolutely certain that you get your rinsing and everything done right away. Otherwise, you go to clean it later, you're going to end up with like a mess, a hard caked on mess that you're like, why is this fused? Whereas if you give it a good rinse, ideally if you've got the time to like wash it now, this would be the time. But if you're planning on putting it in the dishwasher, give it a rinse and then put it in. Like make sure that you get all that off. Otherwise, you're just gonna end up with that like all over the inside of your dishwasher, which isn't. It's not gonna. Alrighty, there we are. They are done. Okay, this puppy is going to get to chill. Meow. Over here. Alright, now we have the water. We have our little guy. We've got our littlest guy. Check. This one we're going to do at medium heat. So medium, 5 on an induction burner. If you, once again, regular stove top. If it's 1 to 8, 4. If it's 1 to 12, 6. Like, it just, like just halfway between whatever your top number and bottom number is what we're going for here. Alright. Alrighty. Here we are. Alrighty, so step 1, in goes our coconut milk. Yeah, baby! Alright, step 2, in goes our cream cheese. As you will. Alrighty, step 3, Prince Paradise, in they go. Alright, and then step 4, half the salt. Only half. Until, like I said, this is something that we are going to measure after. And then step 5, we're going to keep these for adding in stuff to thicken. As you will. Extra as you will on the side. Huzzah. There. Okay. Extra put on the side. Now we're going to let this all melt nice and happy. Oh, and then I'm going to get a tasting spoon. So we're going to need one of those. As you will. The spoon to taste with. Because, like I said, we're going to be adjusting the amount of salt based on flavor. remember, that was 1 teaspoon of our grains of paradise, or once again at home, if you are not allergic to black pepper, you can just use black pepper. If you are allergic to black pepper, get yourself some grains of paradise. It tastes the same, but it's a different animal. Or, well, in this case, a different plant. but you should be able to have it. And we're gonna go. Okay, we're going down to medium-low now. Medium-low. Maybe 3.5. 3.5 on the induction cooker. For this case, for right now, on a regular stovetop, go halfway between medium and low. Because we've got our cheese melted in, but we don't want to boil off all of our milk, as it were. That'll be no good. Okay. Okay. Time for us to do a taste. Okay. I continue to make a mess, despite trying not to make a mess. This is fantastic. Now, come on. Do I have the rice syrup down here? Do not. Could you grab me the rice syrup from upstairs? It should be in the same cupboard the allergy medicine's in. Now at home you can use regular sugar. I'm trying to reduce sugar in my mom's diet or at least like refined sugar, more specifically in my mom's diet. So instead of using sugar, I'm going to be using like a wee bit of rice syrup, which if for those of you who are like, what does that taste like? It tastes like butterscotch. It's very, very nice. That is beautiful sauce we got going on. Okay, thickness, pretty happy with it. We're down a little bit of extra water though. Azulu.
Is this it?
No, but that'll do. Let me just taste this one again. No, it's a little jar. But it's definitely near this.
Jar?
Yeah, it's a little jar, but in the same cupboard as this. It's fat. It's like a little fat jar. Okay. That's okay. It only smells if you eat too much. All right, give me a second. We're gonna do a quick flavor test, and I'm gonna see if this is yacon syrup, which is not quite the same, but perhaps. So we're gonna do a small taste test and see. Yeah, no, I could deal with yacon syrup. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we are going to add about half of a teaspoon of the yacon syrup. So for you, if you're looking for sugar straight off, go with yes, that is absolutely it. Perfect.
Okay, I'll trade you.
Oh, it's okay. I'll sneak them both, and then this way you don't have to run off downstairs together ever. Because I'll just chill down here. Love you. All right. Alrighty, ready. Here we go. Okay, so we've added a little bit of yacon syrup, and once again, if you're trading regular refined sugar into this instead, then what you want is about half a teaspoon of sugar. Should do about the same. Okay, use it as a tasting spoon. If it's covered in syrup, it'll just taste like syrup. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with a little teaspoon. Now this isn't quite as sweet as regular white sugar, so like I said, taste it. If it's sweet enough, yay. If it's not, then add a little bit more, but add it at like a quarter of a spoon at a time. A quarter of a spoon at a time, maybe 1/8 of a spoon at a time, just to make absolutely certain that you don't oversweeten this. Because if you oversweeten it, it's you're gonna have to increase the volume of what you're making to fix it. Yeah. Hey, Totem King. Once again, taking the test. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna add a little bit of the rice syrup, and that's because different flavor, completely different flavors, and I want a hint of the butternut. Or not the butternut. Oh my god! I want a hint of butterscotch. Butterscotch. Get this can open. No! Oh my god, okay. There it is. Okay. Anyway. Okay. As you right. Okay. So just a smidgen. I don't need a lot, just a wee bit, just enough to change the flavor. There we go. So once again, because if at home you're using just regular white sugar, then like you're not gonna do the extra fanciness. You're not gonna need it. Whereas like right now, I am dealing with the fact that the Yacon sugar is not as sweet as white sugar. Plus, you should just gone with the rice stream. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. It will be okay. Because I just want like a hint of sweet undertone to it. Not too much. Not a little, like I might have added a teaspoon total of sugar to this. There we go. That is what I was supposed to be. Just make sure I've got the spoon that is not currently. Yes. Not too sweet, not too bitter, not too cheesy, just the perfect amount. Now at this point, if you had like a mozzarella cheese you wanted to add in, this would be a good time. Otherwise, the sauce is, it's done. We're gonna add a little bit more salt to it, but yeah, that's it. It is already. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the heat now. We're going to move the water out of the way. I'm gonna make a big noise. Ah! Okay, so we've got a couple of plates, so we are ready to do the thing and stuff. And we're going to make azouim. That is correct. We are azouiming. As one awoops. That right there. Azouim. We've got our salt. Make it cleaning up our mess before we do anything else. It's very important. Extra Put our salt over here for right now. Azouim. Okay, we have 2 plates. Aren't they adorable? We got the flying monkeys and giant robots. Alright. Alrighty. Extra already on the side. Okay. Alrighty, now for our asparagus that we have been keeping warm. Azouim. Extra azouim on the side. Alrighty. We're gonna do it like this, actually. I got this. You're like, do you the process? I do, I swear! Where is it? Okay. Do I have anything to make it easy to get it out? I do not! Okay. That is fine. We're just gonna do our best not to burn ourselves. Alright, so we're gonna take our tips. Yeah? Take 3 little tips here. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little tips now. And we're gonna put our little guys on the inside. Azouim. There we go. And then we're gonna give this a nice little roll. Roll, 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 roll. As you will. And then we're gonna put this one right here. And coin. Like a soup. Alright, then we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. Do it again. Okay. Okay. Get our 3 little tips. Like a soup. Meow, meow, meow. As you will. And there we are. Yes. And going. Again, put our little tips on the outside. The reason why we're poking the tips out is for art. And it is, you don't want to grow up? I think anybody wants to grow up. Oh, I didn't grow up. I see. Extra I see on the side. There we are. And then once again. Okay. Wrapping them up and then putting them here. And coin. As you will. Oh, damn it. Okay, I actually need that one. Come here. Okay. I need that one right there. As you will. Okay, I may have to. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna have a couple. It's gonna have a little bit less asparagus in it. That's okay. That's okay. As you will. Just remember that the last two, it's these ones, have slightly less inside, so we make sure to evenly distribute this. And steal one of those. Ha! There we are. Okay. 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 So each plate gets one of those. There we go. Okay. As you will. This is the other one that's a little bit short. Okay. 2, and then number 3. As you will. Making them pretty, guys. As you will. I was trying to find. Bear with me here. There we go. That looks cool. Okay. Alrighty. Extra already on the side. There we go. So we've got the one that we're going to be taking a photo of. Then this one I'm going to make as a wheel. Once again, artfully designed. Very artfully designed. Ta-da. Extra ta-da. Okay. Here's our plate. Alright. And then, let's get this back over here. Okay. Okay. So we got both of these beautiful things. And then. As a wheel. As a wheel. Wow. My beautiful art. As a wheel. Come on. Extra okay on the side. All right. We did our best. Okay. Let's get spiritual up here with the other one. As a wheel. No! As a wheel. There we go. And coin. Let's do a coin on the side. Alright, now I have to decide which one of these is the one I'm taking upstairs. Let me look at them side by side. As a wheel. Okay. Dinosaur or... yeah, okay. Alrighty. I'll be right back. As a wheel. Alrighty, and as you all know, it's now food time! Here, futu? What is a futu? Well, it's like a picture. But, you know, as you will. Okay, 1 second, we're gonna move this out of the way. And then. Extra and then. And coin. Alright, so step 1, clear off your counter area, and then make it nice and shiny. So shiny, like a diamond in the sun. And clear, and then clean that counter. Make it pretty. Make it shimmer. Make it happy. As a woo. Extra as a woo on the side. Also as a woo. Okay, and then we have a step 3.5 that we're going to be doing today. And what that is going to be is we're going to mess with our plate a little bit here. As a woo. And we're just going to, as a woo. There we go. We're going to get rid of the extra sauce that we had that went splootered. There. Make it all happy. There we go. There we go. All right, now, the next actual step, as opposed to our 0.5 of a step, is tilting it. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna shove this under our plate, and we are going to tilt this plate. Tilting, extra tilting on the side. Ta-da, we have tilted it. It has been tilted. Okay, and then, now the chat's gonna go away for a second. It's going to go away for a second, and then. Okay, so the next step is portrait mode. And then at least, are you ready for this? 6 photos. 3 straight up and down, 3 on the side, because you don't know if you're gonna like the long shot or the wide shot. But these are important, very important things that you need to do. Okay, also I'm gonna center that, there we are. Okay. Extra okay on the side. And like I said, at least 6 photos for the love of all that is holy. And tilt, because you don't know if you're gonna like the tilt. You might, like sometimes a tilted shot is better than every other shot. Where you're like, oh wow, that one's fantastic. As a wheel. And then straight up and above. And then once again, wide shot. Because because you don't know. You never know which one of these is going to be the one that makes you go, yes, that is the one. That is the one. Okay. And the reason why we take at least 6 is because if you take 6, you're almost guaranteed to like at least one. At least one of them you should probably be cool with. Alright, there we go. It's done. Oh, I forgot a fork and a knife. I totally forgot to get a fork and a knife. I'm gonna get a fork and a knife so we can eat it together. Give me a second. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Alrighty, my lovelies. Here we are. 1 fork, 1 knife. We got it. You're tilted, Ryan. Nice. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. And we are going to have tea with it on the side. Because, you know. What? Really? Damn it, I'm out of spoons again. Okay. Already out of spoons, guys. Here we are. We got our tea. It is beautiful. And then. Alrighty, let us begin. I guess we'll start here. Extra azoo. Oh, try not to wear any of it. That is a nice combination of flavors. But yeah, when I was little, I thought this was like seriously the fanciest dinner we'd ever had. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's all. Then Mom was just hunting for, something that would tide us over till grocery day. Out of the various things we had in the fridge. And it's like I said, it still amuses me because it's. Yeah, I always had the allergies. I didn't know about them until I was 18, so I was a very sickly child. Yeah, no, it wasn't until I turned 18 that we were like, hey, all these recurring illnesses. What if it's allergies? What if you don't have mono all the time? What if it's something else? And it was. And as soon as I stopped putting the things in me that shouldn't be going in me, my health improved drastically. I was like, oh. Now, not everybody's allergies are genetic, because there's 2 kinds. There's environmental and genetic, right? So there's the kinds you get that's just, that's just the way it is. Indeed, I agree. But some things are environmental, which is interesting. Like I personally does not have anything that's environmentally based. But yeah, some people can totally be fine eating whatever or being near whatever, wherever it is that where they've lived, and then they move to a new place, and suddenly there's stuff there that it's interesting. But yeah, no, so very, very good. I agree. Oh, yum. Extra yum on the side, also yum. You can be tested and find out. And like, I took my kiddo to be tested like right away because I was like, screw this, we're not gonna spend his whole life feeding him stuff he can't have. And you were the kid who ate dirt. It's fair. I was the kid who ate grass. Ironically, I'm allergic to grass. Go figure, right? But yeah, no. Luckily, he's not allergic to anything that we found. Well, actually, I found one kind of juice that he can't have, but like everything that he was tested for, so all of the normal stuff, nothing on that list. So I was like, whew, okay, great, that's perfect. Mm-hmm. I agree, it's perfect. It's nice, it's savory, it's got a beautiful texture. Boy, have a good day at work, Excel Chester. Meow. Ah! Give me my... the last piece of asparagus that I was trying to get away. Meow, 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 meow. Extra meow on the side. Also meow. For those of you watching on YouTube, if you've got any questions about this, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. Beyond that, remember to like, follow, and subscribe. So yummy. Meow, 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 meow. Delicious. Okay. And is now time for us to switch over to her stove. For those of you watching on YouTube, just instead of the Ferocious.cooks, put a PK at the very end, so Ferocious, just PK, and that'll take you to the stream we're going to be on. For those of you watching on Kick and on Twitch, just chillax. I'm going to switch this over. You don't got to do nothing. Okay. Alrighty, so meow for those of you on YouTube, and I will see you all in a sec. See you all in a sec.